In this review we're looking at a model of a machine from the Danish company Hydrema. It's a compact dump truck, and on the box it shows some features of the model and the real machine. Also on the box we can see that it's made by IMC models. The machine is a 912FS and it has a carrying capacity of 10 tons. So it is a small machine and it comes in a small box. And inside the model is contained between plastic formers. Yeah, there's no assembly to do. Complete out of the box. Looking underneath, this is a 4-wheel drive dumper and the axles are fully modelled. You can just see drive shafts running to the axles, and both the steering and oscillation rams are also modelled. The tyres have a nice chunky rough terrain tread. Up on the roof there are a couple of small beacon lights, and the mirrors are very stiff. The thickness of the windscreen wiper is a little large, but the Hydrema badge and grille are excellent, as are the lights. Another nice detail is that the Hydrema name is printed on the seat back. The rear window has a fine mesh grille fitted. The wheels have got good detailing, although the wheel nuts are not highlighted, but there is other high detail with the filler cap and grab rail. Also very good is the mesh on the exhaust, although there's no hole, and the air cleaner looks nice too. The steps into the cab have nice texturing, and back up to the top the graphics are very sharp. At the back the Hydrema name appears, and the rear lights are all clearly reproduced. The dump body is a nice metal casting and it has sharp graphics on the side. And if we look underneath the body we can see the hydraulic rams that raise it, and there's also texturing on the underside of the dump body. We start underneath and the wheels spin very freely and they're connected to a common axle, and the steering across the pivot point appears to have a reasonable angle. Another feature is that there's working suspension on the front axle, and that works very well with a good range of movement. Oscillation across the pivot point is controlled by hydraulic rams, and the model accommodates a small amount of movement on this too. This is a nippy little dump truck, so let's give it a run, and it rolls very nicely. And if we set the steering to the maximum, we get a reasonable turning circle. As you would expect from a machine like this, you can dump to the rear, and the angle you can achieve is excellent. But just like the real machine, the model has another trick up its sleeve, and that is that the whole dump body can rotate to either side. So that gives the machine additional flexibility as to where you tip your load. And again, the model engineering here is of a high standard. This is an interesting first model of a machine by Hydrema. The standout point of the model is the high quality model engineering, and it replicates the functions of the real machine really well. This is also matched up with a high standard of detailing, so overall IMC has produced a model which is excellent.